Starting leash training with a new puppy requires patience and positivity. It's important to approach this process with a calm demeanor and an understanding that your puppy is still learning the ropes. Remember, they're exploring a whole new world on the other end of that leash. Professional trainers offer expert tips and tricks for leash training. Seeking advice from those with experience can be incredibly helpful. They may offer insights and techniques that you hadn't considered, making the training process smoother for both you and your furry friend. Realistic expectations are essential for puppy leash skills. While we all want our puppies to walk perfectly on a leash from day one, it's crucial to understand that this takes time and practice. Celebrate small victories and progress, rather than becoming frustrated by setbacks. Gradually introduce the leash to your puppy. Don't rush this step. Let your puppy sniff and investigate the leash at their own pace. By making the introduction gradual and positive, you're setting the stage for a more comfortable training experience. Equipment needed includes a flat leash, Y-front harness, treats, and a treat pouch. Having the right gear can make a world of difference in leash training. A comfortable harness and tasty treats can motivate your puppy and make the training sessions more enjoyable for them. Begin training without the leash to build foundational skills. Before adding the leash into the mix, focus on teaching your puppy basic commands and establishing a bond based on trust and cooperation. This foundation will set you up for success when it's time to introduce the leash. Practice walking beside you in a distraction-free environment. Start in a quiet area where there are minimal distractions. This allows your puppy to focus on you and the training process without being overwhelmed by their surroundings. Supervise your puppy as they drag the leash indoors. Keep a close eye on your puppy during indoor leash training sessions to ensure their safety. This also allows you to intervene if they get tangled or seem distressed by the leash. Monitor your puppy for signs of stress during training sessions. Leash training can be challenging for some puppies, so it's important to watch for cues that indicate they're feeling overwhelmed or anxious. If you notice signs of stress, take a step back and reassess your approach. Start outdoor walks in low distraction areas. When transitioning to outdoor walks, choose quiet locations with minimal distractions. This helps your puppy focus on the task at hand and builds their confidence in the outdoor environment. Limit outdoor walking time based on your puppy's age. Puppies have different exercise needs depending on their age and breed. Consult with your veterinarian to determine an appropriate walking duration for your puppy's age and development stage. Use positive reinforcement and an excited tone during walks. Encourage your puppy with praise, treats, and an upbeat attitude. This creates a positive association with leash walking and reinforces desired behaviors. Refrain from forcefully correcting your puppy's behavior with the leash. Leash corrections can be confusing and intimidating for puppies. Instead, focus on redirecting unwanted behaviors and rewarding good behavior to encourage learning. Be patient with your puppy's wandering and sniffing during walks. Remember, exploring their environment is a natural behavior for puppies. Allow them time to sniff around and investigate their surroundings. It's all part of the adventure. Enjoy the bonding experience with your puppy during walks. Leash training provides an excellent opportunity to strengthen your bond with your puppy. Take time to enjoy each other's company and celebrate your progress together. Troubleshoot common leash training issues with expert advice. If you encounter challenges during the leash training process, don't hesitate to seek guidance from a professional trainer. They can offer personalized advice and solutions to address specific issues. Gradually desensitize your puppy to the leash if they run away from it. If your puppy is fearful or avoids the leash, take a gradual approach to desensitization. Start by simply placing the leash nearby and gradually increase exposure over time as your puppy becomes more comfortable. Associate the leash with something less exciting if your puppy gets too excited. If your puppy becomes overly excited or aroused by the sight of the leash, try associating it with something calm and relaxing, such as mealtime or cuddle sessions. This can help to reduce their excitement levels and make leash training more manageable. Allow your puppy to wander during walks, it's part of their exploration. While it's important to maintain some control during leash walks, it's also essential to allow your puppy the freedom to explore within reason. This helps satisfy their natural curiosity and enriches their walking experience. Redirect your puppy's chewing behavior on the leash to a toy or chew. If your puppy tries to chew on the leash during walks, gently redirect their attention to a more appropriate chew toy. Consistency and patience are key in teaching them what is acceptable behavior during walks. Stop walking when your puppy pulls on the leash and reward them when they loosen up. This technique teaches your puppy that pulling doesn't get them where they want to go, while walking nicely on the leash earns them rewards and continued movement. It requires consistency and patience but can lead to significant improvements in leash manners over time. Give your puppy time to adjust to wearing the leash. For some puppies, wearing a leash can feel strange or restrictive at first. Allow them to explore the sensation gradually, and praise them for calm behavior while wearing it. With time and positive reinforcement, most puppies will become comfortable with the leash. Encourage your puppy to walk beside you with treats and praise. Walking beside you on a loose leash is a learned behavior for puppies. Use treats and verbal praise to reward them for walking nicely by your side. Consistency is key. Over time, they'll learn that walking calmly results in positive reinforcement. Build up outdoor walking distance gradually. Just like with any form of exercise, it's important not to overdo it, especially for young puppies. Start with short walks and gradually increase the distance as your puppy builds endurance and confidence. This approach helps prevent exhaustion and ensures a positive walking experience. Ensure outdoor areas are safe and free from distractions for your puppy. Safety should always be a top priority during leash training. Choose walking routes that are free from hazards like busy roads or aggressive animals. Minimizing distractions allows your puppy to focus on learning and bonding with you. Monitor your puppy's behavior for signs of stress or discomfort. Leash training can be stressful for some puppies, especially if they're not accustomed to the sensation of being tethered. Watch for signs of anxiety, such as excessive panting or avoidance behaviors, and adjust your training approach as needed to ensure your puppy feels safe and secure. Keep training sessions short and positive. Puppies have short attention spans, so it's best to keep training sessions brief and engaging. Aim for multiple short sessions throughout the day rather than one long session. Ending on a positive note helps maintain your puppy's enthusiasm for future training sessions. Provide consistent reinforcement for desired leash behavior. Consistency is key in reinforcing good leash manners. Whether it's treats, praise, or a favorite toy, make sure to reward your puppy consistently for walking nicely on the leash. This helps them understand what behavior is expected of them. Use a calm and patient approach during training sessions. Puppies pick up on their owner's emotions, so it's important to remain calm and patient during leash training. Frustration or impatience can create tension and make the training process more challenging for both you and your puppy. Practice leash training in different environments to generalize the behavior. Leash training should not be limited to just one location. Practice walking in various environments, such as parks, sidewalks, and quiet streets, to help your puppy generalize their leash skills and remain calm and focused regardless of the surroundings. Create positive associations with the leash through treats and rewards. Make the leash a source of positivity and excitement for your puppy by associating it with treats, praise, and enjoyable activities like walks and outings. This helps your puppy view the leash as something desirable rather than something to be feared or resisted. Address leash-related issues promptly to prevent reinforcement of undesirable behaviors. If you notice any unwanted behaviors, such as pulling or leash biting, address them promptly to prevent them from becoming ingrained habits. Consistent redirection and positive reinforcement can help steer your puppy toward more desirable behaviors. Understand that leash training takes time and consistency. Leash training is a gradual process that requires patience and persistence. Understand that your puppy won't learn perfect leash manners overnight, and be prepared to invest time and effort into their training on a consistent basis. Allow your puppy to explore their surroundings during walks. While it's important to maintain control on the leash, it's also essential to allow your puppy the freedom to sniff and explore their environment. This satisfies their natural curiosity and makes the walking experience more enjoyable for them. Be prepared to adapt your training methods based on your puppy's progress. Every puppy is unique, so what works for one may not work for another. Pay attention to your puppy's responses and adjust your training methods accordingly to ensure the best possible outcomes. Use a harness for safety during walks. A harness can provide better control and prevent injuries, especially for puppies who tend to pull on the leash. Choose a harness that fits properly and doesn't restrict your puppy's movement, and always attach the leash to the harness rather than the collar for added safety. Reward your puppy for walking calmly on the leash. Walking calmly on a loose leash is a skill that takes time and practice to develop. Make sure to praise and reward your puppy whenever they walk nicely by your side, reinforcing the desired behavior and encouraging them to continue. Use treats strategically to reinforce desired behaviors. Treats are a powerful motivator in leash training, but it's essential to use them strategically. Use high-value treats to reward good leash manners, but be mindful not to overdo it to avoid weight gain or dependence on treats for obedience. Be patient with your puppy's learning process. Leash training can be challenging for puppies, and they may not always get it right the first time. Be patient and understanding, and celebrate small victories along the way. With time and consistent training, your puppy will improve their leash manners. Encourage your puppy to walk beside you using verbal cues and rewards. Verbal cues, such as heel or walk nicely, can help guide your puppy's behavior during walks. Pair these cues with rewards, such as treats or praise, to reinforce the desired behavior and encourage your puppy to walk calmly beside you. Practice leash training in various locations to generalize the behavior. Different environments offer different challenges, so it's essential to expose your puppy to a variety of settings during leash training. This helps them learn to walk calmly on the leash regardless of the surroundings, ultimately leading to more reliable leash manners overall. Supervise your puppy during outdoor walks to ensure their safety. Outdoor walks can present various hazards, from traffic to unfamiliar animals. Stay vigilant and keep a close eye on your puppy at all times to prevent accidents and ensure their well-being. A watchful eye can go a long way in keeping your puppy safe during walks. Gradually increase the duration and distance of outdoor walks. As your puppy grows more confident and comfortable on the leash, gradually extend the duration and distance of your walks. This gradual progression helps build your puppy's endurance and allows them to explore their surroundings safely. Stay calm and positive during leash training sessions. Your attitude and demeanor during training sessions can significantly impact your puppy's behavior. Stay calm, patient, and positive, even if your puppy makes mistakes or exhibits unwanted behaviors. A positive atmosphere fosters a better learning experience for both you and your puppy. Use a harness that fits comfortably and securely. A well-fitting harness is essential for your puppy's comfort and safety during walks. Ensure the harness is snug but not too tight, and check regularly for any signs of discomfort or rubbing. A comfortable harness makes for a more enjoyable walking experience for your puppy. Keep training sessions short and focused. Puppies have short attention spans, so it's best to keep training sessions brief and focused. Aim for several short sessions throughout the day rather than one long session. This approach helps keep your puppy engaged and prevents them from becoming overwhelmed or bored. Reward your puppy for walking politely on the leash. Positive reinforcement is a powerful tool in leash training. Whenever your puppy walks nicely on the leash, be sure to praise and reward them with treats or verbal praise. This reinforces the desired behavior and encourages them to continue walking politely. Be consistent with your training methods. Consistency is key in leash training. Stick to the same training techniques and expectations, and enforce rules consistently. This helps your puppy understand what is expected of them and reduces confusion during training. Address any leash-related issues promptly. If you encounter any problems during leash training, such as pulling or fear of the leash, address them promptly to prevent them from escalating. Consult with a professional trainer if needed to develop a plan to overcome these challenges effectively. Understand that leash training takes time and patience. Leash training is a gradual process that requires patience, consistency, and perseverance. Be patient with your puppy as they learn, and celebrate small victories along the way. With time and dedication, your puppy will develop into a well-behaved walking companion. Use positive reinforcement to encourage desired behaviors. Positive reinforcement, such as treats, praise, and playtime, is a highly effective way to encourage your puppy to exhibit desired behaviors. Use rewards generously during leash training to reinforce good manners and motivate your puppy to continue behaving well. Practice leash training in different environments. Exposure to various environments helps your puppy generalize their leash skills and become more adaptable to different situations. Practice walking in parks, sidewalks, busy streets, and quiet neighborhoods to ensure your puppy is prepared for any walking scenario. Ensure your puppy is comfortable wearing the leash. Some puppies may initially resist wearing a leash, finding it unfamiliar or uncomfortable. Take time to acclimate your puppy to wearing the leash gradually, using positive reinforcement to create a positive association with it. A comfortable puppy is more likely to walk calmly on the leash. Monitor your puppy's behavior during walks. Pay close attention to your puppy's body language and behavior while on walks. Watch for signs of stress, discomfort, or fatigue, and adjust your walking routine accordingly. Your puppy's well-being and comfort should always be a top priority during leash training. Enjoy the bonding experience of leash training with your puppy. Leash training isn't just about teaching your puppy to walk nicely on a leash, it's also an opportunity to bond and build a strong relationship with your furry companion. Enjoy the time spent together during walks, and cherish the special moments shared as you both learn and grow together.